You are standing on a gold mine. Literally, the floor beneath your feet can be your ticket to your first 100 grand. I'm not talking about a treasure hunt, but something even more thrilling: real estate. Ever heard of people transforming their lives with property? Today, I'll unveil how you can get to that golden milestone of 100 grand through real estate, and faster than you ever imagined. Buckle up. Paving the foundation. Understanding the real estate ladder. Every great story has a humble beginning, and in the exhilarating world of real estate, our story starts with a broad game: Monopoly. Yes, the game where you will, deal, and hope your investments pay off before you land on that dreaded hotel on Broadwalk. But what if the principles of that game weren't just confined to colorful paper money and plastic houses? What if it was the playbook for building genuine wealth in the real world? And Jake, fresh out of college and weighed down by the online present student loans, not the kind of start you associate with future prosperity, right? But as fate would have it, a random encounter at a diner turned Jake's path on its head. A conversation with an elderly gentleman whose success story was etched in the properties he owned culminated in an invaluable piece of advice for Jake: start small, think big. These 4 words were about to redefine Jake's life. Now, let's pause for a moment and debunk a common myth. To succeed in real estate, you don't need to start with a penthouse in Manhattan or a beachfront property in Malibu. Jake realized this. Armed with determination and fresh insights, he dived deep into the property market, not as a lavish spender, but as a meticulous researcher. He was on the hunt, but not for the shiniest property on the block. Instead, his target was for undervalued assets in neighborhoods that held potential, the underdogs poised for a comeback. It's like hunting for that underrated stock that's ready to explode in value. His maiden venture, a property that many might have overlooked. It wasn't glamorous, but sat in an area that experts whispered was on the brink of boom. With a down payment that didn't break the bank, coupled with a renovation loan, Jake transformed this overlooked property into a gem. Before long, renters were knocking, and as the monthly checks rolled in, the property's value soared too. This initial success was more than just a monetary gain for Jake. It was a proof of concept. Real estate was about only the biggest house on the block. It was about spotting potential, investing intelligently, and watching your decision bear fruit. A single plot, a modest apartment, or even a rustic garage can be the cornerstone of a real estate empire. Jake's journey beautifully illustrates the first step of the real estate ladder. It's not about grandeur, but about vision. It's seeing value where others don't and having the courage to act on that vision. And as Jake discovered, once you take that first step, the climb is not just possible, but exhilarating. So, think about it. Where's an unvalued gem waiting to be discovered? If you're enjoying this video, hit the subscribe button and comment down if you have invested in real estate. If you want to explore money-making strategies, click the link in the description to start your financial journey. Leverage and scale. How to multiply your real estate assets. The tale of Jake and his foray into real estate doesn't end with a single triumphant property. No, it's the start of an intriguing odyssey of multiplying assets. They say in the realm of real estate, once you unlock that initial wealth, it becomes a key, a stepping stone to even grander possibilities. And this magic, my friends, is beautifully encapsulated in 2 words: leverage and scale. Imagine for a moment that you have a tool that can double or even triple the power of your effort. Sounds like a fantasy, While in the real estate sphere, this tool is very real and is called leverage. Now, leveraging is about buying property after property out of pocket that would be exhausting and capital intensive. Instead, it's using the value of the existing properties to finance new ones. After Jake's first success, he stood in front of the decision crossroads: cash out or expand. The choice seemed daunting, but then Jake stumbled upon the principle of leverage. By refinancing his first property, which had appreciated in value, he pulled out a significant chunk of cash. This didn't mean he lost his first property. He still owned it and it still generated rental income. But now he also had capital for his next investment without digging into his pockets. And this is where the second marvel enters: scale. Jake realized that if he could replicate his success with one property, why not two? Why not three? It's like setting up a line of dominoes. Once you've set the first one in motion, each success leads to the next, creating a ripple effect. By leveraging the equity from his properties, Jake began acquiring more assets, each becoming a new income source and each further establishing his footprint in the real estate market. Now, if you're visualizing a perilous game of Jenga, where one wrong move could topple everything, think again. Leverage, when used judiciously, with thorough research and wise decisions, is not about recklessness. It's about amplifying opportunity. Jake wasn't gambling, he was strategizing, ensuring every move was calculated and every risk assessed. Jake's journey from that first property to a growing portfolio wasn't fueled by vast inheritances or notary wins. It was the power of leverage and the magic of scale that transformed his narrative. And the beauty of this story is not exclusive to Jake. It's a roadmap, a testament that with the right strategies, even the smallest seeds can grow into forest. So ask yourself, are you ready to harness the magic of multiplication in your real estate journey? Diversification. Not all properties are created equal. Meet Melissa, an astute real estate enthusiast. A few years into her real estate journey, she made a revelation that changed her entire game. She understood that while real estate in general is a gold mine, not all properties hold the same sparkle. This epiphany, diversification, is the art of not putting all your eggs, or in this case dollars, in one basket. Picture this: Melissa initially poured all her energy into residential units, and sure, they were lucrative. Rent checks rolled in every month like clockwork. But then came a housing market slowdown. Suddenly, those checks weren't so prompt. Vacancies rose and Melissa felt the pinch. But instead of panicking, she adapted. She evolved. Melissa decided to spread her wings. She ventured into commercial spaces, considered retail outlets, and even eyed some raw land. She realized the cyclical nature of the property market meant that while one sector faced a downturn, another could be booming. By diversifying her portfolio, Melissa cushioned herself against market volatility. When the residential market was slow, her retail spaces in the bustling city center were thriving. When commercial offices faced a dip, the raw land she invested in, earmarked for a future transit road, appreciated in value. You see, diversification is more than a safety net, it's a trampoline. It doesn't just protect you from falls, it propels you to newer heights. Every property type comes with its own set of advantages, challenges, and growth trajectories. By diversifying, Melissa wasn't just minimizing risks, she was maximizing opportunities. Now, this doesn't mean holding onto every property bandwagon. No. Melissa's diversification was methodical. It was based on meticulous research, market trends, future urban plans, and sometimes a gut feeling born from experience. It's not about scattering resources aimlessly. It's about strategically positioning them to capture a broader spectrum of the market. Towards the end of her diversification journey, Melissa's portfolio was a mosaic, a beautiful tapestry of varied investments, each contributing to her growing wealth. When one time faced challenge, others stepped up, ensuring her financial growth continues its upward trajectory. Melissa's tale is a compelling lesson in the power of diversification. It tells us that in the dynamic world of real estate, versatility isn't just an asset, it's a necessity. Because in this field, success doesn't come to those who play it safe by sticking to familiar territories. It favors those who, like Melissa, dare to explore, innovate, and diversify. And there you have it. From 0 to 100 grand, using the magic of real estate, Jay's journey isn't a fairy tale. It's a testament to the power of strategic investing in properties. Start small, leverage, diversify, and watch the real estate ladder elevate you to heights you've only dreamt of. Ready to step onto the property podium and race to your first 100 grand? The finish line is closer than you think. If you like this type of content, then press the like button and subscribe to our channel.